In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can set up the codes needed to enable home learning. So if we go over to the spanner over here in the top right hand corner and click on that, and we scroll down to home learning student codes, and we click on this link here, we have two options. I'm going to show you the print code option. So what you can do is you can click on this, and obviously you need to have set up all your children in your class before this works. And then SeeSaw automatically creates something that it expects you to print off. So obviously if you wanted to send this home with you with your students, you would print this out and send it home to the individual student. So in my fictional class here, Araha has got a home learning code, and there are these 1, 2, 3 steps, and crucially you've got this specific logon here, and so you'd print this out and you'd send it to your parents. So if this student here, Cole, and they've got a specific code that is related to them. Obviously you can see these codes and they don't relate to any children or any classroom, they're just showing how this works. And after this tutorial I will delete this classroom anyway, so if you try to use these codes they won't work. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to send, because you can't print these, you're going to email them. So what we can do is we can screen capture. So I'm just going to minimize my image here, and I'm going to use my Command Shift 4 because I'm on a Mac, but you can use the snipping tool if you're on a PC and snip the object, the picture here. So I'd do this for each member of my class, and I would send that instruction home. Alternatively, you can take this language and the written instructions here, and you can adapt for your parents by using the other options. I'm just going to close this. So the other option here is you can download the codes, and you can open with Excel or Sheets or whatever. And I'm just going to open this up here, and you can see in my spreadsheet here I've got the information that I would need to send to individual families but via email, and you would send them the information that's contained in these two cells here. So for Araha you'd send home that web link, and then she could copy and paste that into her browser and type in this code here. If you are, if your students are only using a iPad or a smartphone, then all they need to have is this code here, and I'll show you how this works. So I'm just going to copy this code. So if I had that code and I closed this, don't save. And I'm going to sign out of my classroom now. I'm going to sign out of here, but I've copied that code, and now if I was a student, the student could come to the website here, app.seesaw.me, log in, or they could just simply go to their app, click on I'm a student, and you've got these options here with a text code. I'm going to paste that text code in here and click go. And what happens is now Araha is logged in, and all Araha can see is in the journal is her own files in here, and the only work she can see is her own in the journal. So it's a nice and secure tool to use at home, so the students and families can't see the work of other people.